You want to play games? Okay. I'll play with you. Come on. Okay. Do you want to play rough? Okay. Uno. Say hello to my little friend! Okay. You want to play rough? Okay. Huh? You want more?
That's what your campaign should look like. Hold on to your butts. This one's gonna get messy. When something bad happens in our campaigns, when a bomb explodes, or an ancient mummy's curse is unleashed, or goblins go on a rampage through the village, there's a tendency to think about it only in terms of how it intersects and affects the PCs. For example, the PCs in my campaign were exploring the Bane Warrens, a fantastic dungeon-based campaign by Monty Cook. The Bane Warrens were originally built to lock up horrifically evil artifacts, creatures, and other Banes. And while exploring the complex, my PCs, accidentally, unleashed a murderous phase-shifting troll. Following the principles of RPG villainy, which I'll link to in the font of all knowledge down below if you're not familiar with them, the troll fled from the PCs after being injured. Where did it go? What happens next? Well, it's really easy, with a phase-shifting troll on the loose, to think to yourself, when will it attack the party? In other words, to aim it very precisely at the PCs. This makes a lot of sense because, of course, the players are sitting at the table with us. Our entire focus is on continually generating and communicating the fictional game space for them to take their actions in. So there's an obvious predilection, whenever something might happen in the game world, to aim it at the PCs. It's target fixation, right? But what you want to do is spray your bullets. When you shoot stuff into the campaign, get a little sloppier with your aim. Don't just hit the PCs, start hitting stuff all around them. Their friends, their allies, innocent bystanders, even their enemies. To continue our metaphor, let stuff ricochet around a little bit and see what happens. The ricochet is really important, though, because if stuff happens off-screen and the players never learn about it, or its consequences, then it's probably wasted prep. It's like it never happened. So you want to have stuff impact around the PCs, but then you want the consequences of that, the collateral damage, to ricochet back into them. They read the newspaper headlines, they find the body, their friend calls them for help. The benefit, of course, is that this makes the game feel more dynamic and believable. The PCs aren't the only people who exist moving through a world of shadow puppets. Instead, your world will be filled with people who seem to be living lives of their own even when the PCs aren't around. And this also means that when the bullets in question are being shot by the PCs, when they're the ones releasing phase-shifting trolls, they'll quickly learn that their actions have consequences, and their choices will become even more meaningful. In the case of our phase-shifting troll, spraying my bullets meant that its next target was actually the PC's allies, who were guarding the entrance to the Bane Warrens. And then, after that, it slipped out into the city and began murdering innocent civilians. The PCs had to grapple with the guilt of what they had done, and that made an enormous impact on the future choices they made within the Bane Warrens. Now, while you're filling out your own scenes with future collateral damage, take a peek at DSCRYB, the sponsors of today's video. DSCRYB offers interactive maps, an incredible sonic library, and lush descriptive text created by an incredible team of professional RPG designers. As an exercise, try grabbing one of their monsters, like the Beckoning Lich, and imagine what might happen if it crosses paths with an innocent bystander, like the Lazy Townmaster, one of the many members of DSCRYB's supporting cast. Let me know what you think will happen next in the comments. I've included a link to DSCRYB's free resources in the font of all knowledge down below. Take a shot at the subscribe button while you're down there, but aim carefully. We don't want anyone in the comments getting hit in the crossfire. Good gaming. This is Justin Alexander, and I'll see you at the table.